All right, Jai Baba, everyone. We have
Jai Baba, Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
So we say Avatar.
We'll start with Avatar Mayor Baba Jai 3 times. Avatar Mayor Baba
Meher Baba ki
Jai.
Jai.
Avatar Mayor Baba
Baba
Jai.
ki Jai.
Avatar Mayor
Meher
Baba
Baba ki
Jai.
Jai.
All right, Pratapji, we look forward to your talk today.
Jai Baba, everybody. And with permission of Meher Baba, let us have today's very auspicious day being celebrated in India. That is the birth anniversary of Lord Muhammad.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Baba's previous avatar. So today, yes, the whole day, there was celebration of that birth anniversary. And we also salute Baba's earlier advent in form of Muhammad.
Uh-huh. Is there a name for that, the holiday?
Yes, that name is काय त्याला म्हणते आजचे दिवस काय आहे
मोहम्मद पैगंबराचा जन्म
अरे
ईद
ए मिलाद.
Thank you. Okay,
Eid e Milad is the word for that that day, auspicious day.
Yeah.
And I may sing a small 2-line song in the end, in the praise of Lord Muhammad.
Wonderful.
Yes. And today also there is another auspicious festival, I would say, that is the Ganesh festival. It is going on for the last 10 days. Tomorrow is the 10th day. So the first day when it started, it is called Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh is the Lord Ganesh, the first avatar. It is explained by Meher Baba himself. See, Baba had given one small booklet of his discourse, that is everything and nothing. You must have seen that book several times. Everything and nothing. But thereafter, Bhav Kalchuri had taken out a book titled Nothing and Everything. And that is based on all the information or the interpretation made by Meher Baba himself. That's only Baba has given all that. So Baba has explained the role of Ganpati. Baba said that Ganesh is the first avatar, and his big head contains the infinite knowledge. So both these are being celebrated in India, and tomorrow is the last day of Ganesh Chaturthi. That day is called Ananta Chaturdashi. The first day is called Ganesh Chaturthi, and the last day is called Ananta Chaturdashi. Anant is infinite, beyond limitation, beyond. So that is what is going on in India. But we are not taking up any of those subjects today. I am taking up a very heart-touching subject of the life of A.H. It's a very heart-touching subject, I would say. In my early age, when we used to sit before Dr. Ghani and listen to his talks, Dr. Ghani was explaining even about all the Mandali people, practically all the Mandali people, how they have come in Baba's contact and how has their life has been. So this was during Dr. Ghani's time when he used to give talks. And then I was very much feeling, a very sincere feeling in my heart that I should have the role like Eraj. As Eraj is serving Meher Baba, I should have that role of serving Meher Baba. It was at a very young age, I was really, feeling very sincerely. But as I grew up and read, came to know more about this life of all these special people, including including Eraj, I came to my senses and thought that this is not for me. This life is not for me. I would have never been able to carry out with this. It was such a hard life, such a hard life. And we are going to talk about Eraj, very close one to Baba. His whole attention, or in his life, the only subject was Meher Baba. That was in fact true with all the other Mendel members also. But Eraj was continuously sitting before Baba, reading his gestures, interpreting them. So he had the utmost time with Baba. I say his life is really very touching story. Now, we from Pune, a group of people, every year we visit Panchgani and the accident site near Satara. Satara is a city, small township, and Baba's second auto accident had taken place there. So, right from 2006, which was the 50th anniversary of that event, of accident, continuously for all these years, every year we go and visit that place, that spot where that accident took place. We pray there. We express our gratitude, the avatar who has shed blood for the sake of humanity. That is our practice had been for all these years. Now, when Baba had there in a bungalow by name, the name of the bungalow is Dilkhush bungalow. Baba had stayed there, and this family, Erish's family, was living there in Nagpur. Nagpur is a big township, and they were living in Nagpur. And Erish's father, he was a boiler inspector, very high post and very honest person. During those times, it is said that there were a lot of corruption, and people have tried their utmost to involve this man into corruption, into these bad practices, but he never went that way. He never gone to that extent. And on the contrary, he would threaten that person who wants to drag him in that pool of corruption. If you do that, I will punish you. That he used to do. Now, Erach, as we know that Baba had come back to, Baba had gone in new life on 16th of October 1949. And exactly after 1 year, Baba had come back to his old life for 4 hours, and he had held a meeting in Mahabaleshwar. Erach was born in the same month, October, but 13th of October. And the year was 1916. And he was born in Bombay. Bombay is called Mumbai nowadays. And Erach passed away on 31st of August 2001. That is in the last month, end of the last month, August. And it was at Merazad. The last moments of his passing away were very touching. In fact, he was very sick, not able to even stand. In spite of that, he wanted to go to the trust office just to meet Bhau Kalchuri, for the reason that Bhau has recently returned from his trip to US, and Erich wanted to meet him. So on 30th, Erich went to the trust office. He met Bhau Kalchuri. He heard all the account of his travel. Bhau Kalchuri's travel to US. He listened to all that account, and then he came back. He went to the room of his younger brother, Mirwan, and also his sister. And said to them that I am really fortunate to have a brother like you. He was youngest brother of Erich. And he tells them that I am very fortunate to have a brother like you and a sister like you. He tells both of them. Then he comes out. He meets all the servants, especially the one lady who was cleaning every day his potty of Erich. He specially met her. And then after meeting all these servant class, he went to his room and he passed off during night time. Now, when Baba was in Panchgani in the year 1938, Erich was taking education in Nagpur. His father had built a big bungalow for all his family. That bungalow was called Mary Lodge. That was in Nagpur. And he was having good money because he was occupying a very high position. But then he was expert in boiler maintenance. So he had got it constructed a big bungalow for all the family. Entirely, what he used to say that all that I am doing is for all you people, you my family members. It is for your comforts and convenience that I am doing this. I am not much interested myself in enjoying all these luxuries. So, in the year 1938, when Baba was in Panjgani, Panjgani is a hill station, and when Baba was in Panjgani, Er's family, Er's mother, she was entirely in toto for Meher Baba. He was religious-minded woman, used to read a lot of religious books, maybe Hinduism or maybe any other religion. He was very much interested in reading the books concerning to all these avataric advents. And she used to also tell the stories to his younger children, all these old stories about Krishna, Lord Krishna and Lord Ram and all that, especially Lord Krishna. Now, Eretz was taking education, he was taking education in Nagpur in college as a science student. And must have been at the age of 21. He was more interested in hockey, playing hockey, maintaining garden and all that. And a telegram was received from Baba's side asking Eraj to come immediately, come to Panjgand and meet Meher Baba immediately. That was the telegram. And he just read that telegram. Eraj read that telegram. He folded it and kept it in his pocket. And he was working on the garden. And just after 10-15 minutes, another telegram was received asking Eraj to leave everything and come to Panjgani to meet Baba. Now, when the second telegram was received, Eraj's mother was very much concerned about anything regarding Baba, anything concerning to Baba. She was very serious about it. And she scolded Eraj. Don't you have a sense when you have received the first telegram? You should have immediately packed up and gone to Mehrabad to meet Meher Baba. And you are so much lethargic that you waited for the second telegram. Baba had to give you second telegram. Now nothing doing, you just pack up yourself and go. And Erich took it very seriously. He collected, simple clothes for a couple of days. And then his father had purchased a new car, German car. He took that car, drove it to the railway station, left the car there unattended, without driver. He left it by the side of a road. He just told the police that I am leaving this car here. Some of my family members come and picked it up. And he boarded the train. And perhaps via Pune, he must have come and he reached Panjgani, Dilkush Bungalow in Panjgani. Now, when he reached there, Baba asked him whether it will be possible for you to come and stay with me. Whether it will be possible for you to come and stay with me. And Erech's answer was, by your grace, everything is possible. I do not know whether Erech has given that answer with full consciousness. I personally feel that that answer itself came out of Erech's mouth, because that was a life destined for Erech. What he said is, With your grace, everything is possible. And the next question which followed was more serious. Baba asked whether you will be able to come to me along with all your family. Whether it will be possible for you to bring all your family to stay with me. And Eris gave the same answer. By your grace, everything is possible. I do not know how he is prompted from inside to say that, because that destiny must have compelled him to say so. And he said, and Baba asked him to pass one night in the Panjgani cave where Baba had earlier done some seclusion work. And then he asked Eres to go directly from there to his Nagpur and dispose of all that was there in Nagpur. Clear of all these, whatever they were possessing, and then come back and stay with Meher Baba all along with his family members at Mehrabad. That was the instruction given by Meher Baba. Eres went there. He declared to his family member that Baba has asked me such and such thing, and I have given him the answer. Now, Eres's father, he could have taken objection that, because after all, it was a question of the whole family. He could have taken objection to how do you dare say, how you dare give such a promise to Baba without consulting me, he would have said. But instead, he said, if all you people feel that you should go to stay with Baba, I have no objection. It is now with Eraj. He will be responsible for labor, for dispose of all what is in our position, and take everything to Baba, every member to Baba, stay with Baba. That responsibility was put on Eraj. Only one concession which his father asked for is, he was nearing to retirement. After retirement, he was likely to get pension. If he leaves the job earlier, he will be deprived of that pension. He won't get that pension. So he sought for permission of Meher Baba to allow him to continue his job for few more months and then join Baba. And Baba allowed it. Baba allowed it until he gets retirement. Baba allowed him. Now, Eraj said that the whole bungalow and all the articles, they were actually sold at a throwaway price. So very cheap. At a throwaway price, everything was disposed of. And with all the family members, Eraj went there to stay with Meher Baba, with the family, with the Baba's Mandali. The ladies, Eraj has two sisters. One was Manu, another was Mehra. The two sisters and Eraj's mother, they were to stay along with the women Mandali. And Eraj, of course, was to stay with the main Mandali. That was the arrangement made. And they started staying there. There was one car which was purchased recently by Eresh's father. Eresh did not, his father said to Eresh that as I am continuing with this job for some more time, I will require this car. So don't take that car with you. I will, afterwards, when my tenure is over, I will bring that car to Baba. And when Baba asked Eresh as to what has happened about that car, why you have not brought that car, Eresh told the reason, and Baba got very much upset. Baba got very much upset that he scolded Eresh. I had not expected this thing from you. You have done everything according to my instructions. But these were the instructions. This was also the instructions to bring the car with you, which you have not done. So I am not happy about it. Anyway, the life in the ashram that started, and one very eventful incident which happened in his life is, I am going to highlight that particular incident. This Eraj met Baba in the year, in April, 30th April 1938. And from 1st August, the family started living in Mehrabad. Much after that, in the year 1943, Baba had acquired a place for the family to stay in Pune. And that place is called Bindra House. Thereafter, the whole family except Eraj were asked by Baba to stay there in Bindra House. And Merwan, who was the youngest one, who was asked to take care of the family. He had graduated himself, Merwan. He was in education, but after his completion of education, he took up a job in the factory which was owned by Merji Karkaria, Baba's Mandali main disciple. Merji Karkaria, quite rich person. He was owning a factory manufacturing paper for news. This is a special paper which was manufactured for using in the newspapers. And he was owning a factory, Merji Karkaria, and Eraj was made the manager of that factory. That was the arrangement which Mer Baba had made for the whole family to carry on with the earnings of his youngest brother. The whole family was living on that in Bindra House in Pune. Now, it's a very important thing which had happened in Erech's life is that in the year 1937, Erech, his sister Meheru, the younger sister, Erech, his sister Meheru, and other family members gathered at Akbar Press in Ahmednagar. This Akbar Press was owned by a family by name Sattha family. They were all Parsis. Sattha family, a very large family and very devoted family, very devoted to Baba. Baba used to very often visit that place. He used to love all the members belonging to that family. They are all connected members, connected in relation with each other. All the Satta family, then Erech's family, Jasawala family, and also the family of Damania. They were all connected, related with each other. Now, in the year 1937, Baba collected all the members of Jasawala at the Akbar Press, and unexpectedly for Eraj had no idea of such a step which Baba would take. What Baba got Eraj, it's very important point. To Eraj's surprise, Baba got Eraj engaged to Khurshid, a lady by name Khurshid, and Eraj's sister Mehru was engaged to Savak Damania, who was brother of Khurshid. So Eraj's sister is being married to Savak Damania, and Savak Damania's sister Khurshid is being engaged to Eraj. Baba got this whole engagement ceremony in his presence in Akbar Press. Baba was watching through another room the whole ceremony of engagement, the exchange of rings and all that. So ultimately, what the result? As a result, that Eraj was engaged to a lady, a girl by name Khurshid, who was the sister of Savak Damania. And Savak Damania's and Eraj's sister was being engaged to Savak Damania. Eraj's sister Mehra was being engaged to Savak Damania. It was mutual relationship which was agreed by the family on instructions from Meher Baba. Eraj was not expecting this. Remember this. Eraj was not expecting this. And this event took place in the 1937. Thereafter, so many years passed, and the father of Savak Damania, or Savak, the father of Khurshid, the proposed wife for Eraj, his name was Jahangir. She was getting uneasy because days and months were passing, and there was no talk about their marriage. Only it has stopped at the stage of engagement only, and it was not proceeding further. And that person Jahangir, who was the father of Khurshid, he had started criticizing Meher Baba. He was not a Baba lover. He has started criticizing in a very bad words about Meher Baba. He also wrote a very bad letter to Meher Baba. Eraj could not tolerate this. And Eraj went to Meher Baba and he asked Meher Baba that, Baba, you got me engaged to Khurshid. Now get me married and stop that nonsense which that person is started against you. I cannot tolerate that. And then Baba casually said, you have to turn deaf ear to whatever he says. But Eraj said, I am not able to bear that criticism against you. He was criticizing in very bad words. I cannot tolerate that. So better you get me married and shut the mouth of that person. And Baba asked for calendar. He picked up that it was in the year 1945, and he fixed that date 28th of May 1945 for the marriage of both these couples. And that was to take place there, their same place in Akbar Place. On that day, all the family members, the invitees were collected together, gathered together, and the marriage ceremony was performed in a room. Baba was watching the whole ceremony from side room through the window. He was watching. And the marriage, Eraj was ultimately got married to Khurshid, and Eraj's sister Mehra, he got married to Savak Damania. I have seen that person, Savak Damania. I have met him. I have talked to him because he was there in the compound, Khushru quarters, which was belonging to Adi Kirani. See, he was staying there in that compound, this Savak Damania. But I don't remember to have seen his wife, that is Erje's sister. Another sister, elder sister, I know her. She had come and stayed with Eraj in Merazad afterwards. And I always used to meet her. She used to love me. But the younger sister who was married to Savak Damania, I don't remember to have seen. Even in spite of that, but I was going very often to, when I was in Ahmednagar, I used to go very often to that place, Khosru quarters. I used to meet Savak Damania. Now, 28th May, they were married. And immediately after marriage, Eraj asked, this is a very important point, in the evening after the ceremony and after the festivities, Baba asked Eraj, who will be doing night watch for me? Who will be doing night watch for me tonight after the marriage? After everything was where the guests have gone away. And Baba calls Eraj and asks him, who will do night watch for me tonight? And Eraj had been watch for, after that time, Eraj was keep watch, night watch for Baba. And the spontaneous answer from Eraj was that I am going to keep night watch for you. But what Baba says is, are you not married now? Baba asked, won't you be staying with your wife? Baba is asking Eraj, you are married now, won't you be staying with your wife? Eraj acknowledged that, and he was married, but he insisted that he would be doing the night watch himself, even after his marriage. That is what Eraj told Baba. And then Baba asked Eraj, what about your wife? What she feels about it? So he calls Khurshid, Eraj's wife, and Baba asks her, Baba said to her, look this, what I asked Eraj about the night watch. And this is what Eraj said to me. What about you? What you have to say? Baba tells her that I have asked Eraj as to who will keep night watch for me tonight. And Eraj gave me an answer that he will keep night watch, in spite of the fact that he is married to you. So what do you feel about it? Baba is asking that Eraj's wife, Khurshid, what do you feel about it? And the beautiful answer which was given by Erech's wife was, I am happy with whatever you wish. I am happy with whatever you wish. She is telling Baba, Baba asking you what you feel about Erech's answer to me, that he is ready to keep a watch, and what you feel about it. And she gives an answer, I am happy with whatever you wish. What a courageous answer she has given. And next, Baba, is it all right if your heir stays with me and does night watch? Baba asked. Khurshid said, Baba, he is not my heir. What a courage. Where from that courage came to her? Only Baba knows. Only destiny knows. What she says is, Khurshid said, Baba, he is not my heir. He is your heir. I am very happy with whatever you want. He is not my heir. He is your heir. And I am happy what you decide. You decide. Then Baba said, I am well pleased. And he gave her a morsel of something in his hand. He himself put with his own hands in her mouth. Because Baba was very happy with the answer which had given to Baba. As they're about to depart, Baba called them back and said to Khurshid, would you give me something if I ask you? Would you give me something that I ask for? What she said, of course, Baba, she replied. Then Baba says, then give me Eraj. Baba said, what a emotional conversation it is. They are just married and Baba is asking her, would you give me your Eraj? You would give me your Eraj. And she says, Baba, I already said, Eraj is yours. So how can I give something that is not mine? I have already said that Eraj is yours. He is not my Eraj, he is your Eraj. I have already told you about that. And you asked me to give Eraj to you. How can I give what I do not belong? Baba was most pleased with this answer. And they told them, I would like you to live. I would like to leave you to live as brother and sister hereafter. I would like to live like brother and sister hereafter. And from today onwards, will you be able to do that? They both agreed. And that was the end of Erech's marriage. Years after, Khurshid came into the clutches. Now here is another story. She agreed to whatever Baba had decided. Baba asked them to live as brother and sister, Erech and Khurshid. And they both agreed to it. And Erech continued with his night watch. And she started living with Erech's family as a member of Erech's family. He started living with them. And Manu, Erech's sister, says that she was so very nice woman, so very loving woman, very, very, very loving And she, unfortunately, after few years, she came in contact with a a fake master whose name was Mir Chandani. She came in contact with Mir Chandani. Somehow she came in the trap of this Mir Chandani, and he left this family and started living with that Mir Chandani. When Baba was asked to meet some of these fake masters, Baba had sent a and when Baba visited this Mir Chandani, he saw Khurshid living there as a servant. He was treating her as a servant. Not only that, but he had laid down such a trap for her that she gave all her jewelry, all that money she was possessing to that fake guru, that Mirchana fake guru. And when Baba was asked, Baba was reported about the fate of this woman who has joined a fake guru, fake master. And when Baba was asked as to what will be her future, whether she has left Baba, she has forgotten Baba, she left family, she has left Baba, and he has joined that person, that fake guru. And when this report came to Baba's ears, Baba said, she is forgiven for everything. She is forgiven for everything because she has given Eres to me. It's a very touching story about Eres's life. And thereafter, Eres was entirely for Baba, his life. There are so many beautiful stories about Eres's contact with Baba. I am now won't be able to take up that. Only one thing which I would mention here, that once Dr. Ghani had told us that all we people were sitting before Baba, and there was one stanza from the Urdu poetry. The meaning of that stanza was that there were certain disciples who are very much uncomfortable when they get comforts in their life. They are not comfortable with that comforts. With the easy life, they are not comfortable with the easy life. They like hardships. Some certain disciples are there of the nature that they like hardships, and if they don't get, they create some hardships. This was the meaning of that particular stanza in a Urdu ghazal. And that is being discussed in Baba's presence, and Baba is asking Dr. Ghani, have you followed the meaning of it? Ghani nod his head, yes, Baba. Tell you what you understand from this. Ghani uttered only two words. Just one word, I would say. When Baba asked Ghani whether you understood the ghazal, Ganesh says, yes, Baba, I understood. And Baba asked, what you have understood? Erech just, Ganesh just utters Erech. He utters the name of Erech. And Baba puts his finger on his lips, not allowing to elaborate the Gani further. He has understood that Erech of that nature. Erech was of that nature. He would like to face all hardships when in Baba's service. And there were so many incidents in Erech's life. A testing time for Erech. A testing time for Erech. But he has continued with this all through. Once they were traveling somewhere and abruptly Baba asked Erech, will you be able to drive me to a place, to a city by name Indore? That was in the central India, Indore, central India. That was quite far up, about 800,000 kilometers from where they were. And Erech said, I will, yes, Baba, I will. And day and night for 3 days, he drove Baba to that place. Sleepless nights. And after reaching there, Baba had some his own working for. He didn't disclose that what for he wanted to go there. After reaching there, he did whatever he wanted to do, and thereafter he told Erech that I want to reach Satana, where they had started. I want to Satara immediately. So you have to drive way back to Satara. Again, 3 days, day and night. And Erech said, I will try, Baba. And when they were traveling, Erech said that I was so very tired that I was not able to see the road. Certain times I used to feel that I am driving through a tunnel. In fact, I was on the road, but I used to feel that I was driving through a tunnel. Sometimes I will feel that I am climbing up a hill, whereas it was a plain road. So these feelings which Erich was getting very often, and he was much worried that I may fall in a ditch along with Mer Baba. But somehow they reached the destination, Satara. Such a hard life Erich has lived thereafter. There are many other stories, and a special person, I would say. I look at the life which was chosen by Mer Baba for all these people. A very hard life. We cannot imagine also about that. We cannot even imagine. But Baba had his own purpose. Baba his own purpose. About that girl Khurshid also, what Baba must have decided, we do not know. But I am sure that whatever she had done for Baba, giving her right on Erech, she must have received that award from Mer Baba. I am sure about it. Today we will, I may take a break because the time is getting. I will, if you feel, I will sing one song for you. Hare Prakash, how you are seen? Where are you? In Mehrabad?
Yeah, Mehrabad.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see. Now we have already approved the time, but I would like to sing one. The song is I do not remember whether I have sung it before, but even if I have sung it before, I will repeat it. बीमार गम हिजर को आराम नहीं है, दिन रात तड़पने के सिवा काम नहीं है. There is no respite to my illness caused by the separation from my beloved. I am being separated from my beloved, and I am not at rest. I am always restless. I am spending restless days and nights in agony. Next stanza is दिन छुप गया सूरज का कहीं नाम नहीं है. दिन छुप गया सूरज का कहीं नाम नहीं है. ओ वादा शिकन अब भी तेरी शाम नहीं है. The promised time of the rendezvous has already passed with the sunset. You have broken your promise of meeting me in the evening. It seems that even after the sunset, your evening is yet to arrive. Next stanza, ये जलवा गए खास है, कुछ आम नहीं है. कमजोर निगाहों का यहाँ काम नहीं है. This court is special, not an ordinary one. Here, real glory is exhibited. Those who cannot behold it due to weak eyesight should not venture here. It's not a place for them. Next stanza is दीवाने है सब तेरे मगर फर्क है इतना, बदनाम कोई है कोई बदनाम नहीं है. As such, everyone is mad about you. The only difference is that some have come to disrepute as their madness has been obvious, and some have not, as their madness has not come to the light. Next stanza is मेरे सिवा दुनिया से तुझे काम है, लेकिन तेरे सिवा दुनिया से मुझे काम नहीं है. You have a lot to do with other people in the world apart from me, but except for you, I have no concern with the world. Next stanza, मैंने तो मैं खाने को मैं खाना बनाया, मेरी ही मुकद्दर में कोई जाम नहीं है. I myself thirst. My thirst and consumption have transformed this workshop into something worth talking about, and I must have not been fortunate to be served with a cup of wine. सजों के लिए संगे दे रहे यार सलामत, अब काशी से मुझे काम नहीं है. For me to bow down, the stone of my beloved's door is sufficient. I do not need to travel to any other religious place like Kaaba or Kashi or my worship. एक गर्दिश अफलाक सलामत रहे, वरना गिनवाओ न तारे तो कमर नाम नहीं है. I insist that my stars should always be under cloud to continue my adversaries. If you change it for comfort, I will surely be very tough with you. Would you like to sing it? There are so many stanzas, or should I sing a small one? What people feel?
Oh, many is fine. All the stanzas is good. If you would like to sing.
You won't mind my singing the whole ghazal here? Or should I select a small one?
I say all. Anybody else? I say we will enjoy all. Please sing all.
What is the
Whatever you would prefer, Pratap.
what is the general opinion of you people? बीमारी गमे जिर को आराम नहीं है, बीमारी गमे जिर को आराम नहीं है, बीमार गमे जिर को आराम नहीं है, दिन रात तड़पने के सिवा काम नहीं है, दिन रात तड़पने के सिवा काम नहीं है, दिन छुप गया सूरज का कहीं नाम नहीं है, दिन छुप गया सूरज का कहीं नाम नहीं है, वादा शिकन अभी तेरी शाम नहीं है, वादा शिकन अभी तेरी शाम नहीं है, ये जलवा गए खास है, कुछ आम नहीं है, ये जलवा गए खास है, कुछ आम नहीं है, कमजोर निगाहों का यहाँ काम नहीं है, कमजोर निगाहों का यहाँ काम नहीं है, दीवाने सब तेरे मगर फर्क है इतना, ईमान है सब मेरे मगर फर्क है इतना, बदनाम कोई है कोई बदनाम नहीं है, बदनाम कोई है कोई बदनाम नहीं है, तेरे सिवा दुनिया को, तेरे सिवा दुनिया से मुझे काम, मेरे सिवा दुनिया से तुझे काम है, लेकिन मेरे सिवा दुनिया से तुझे काम है, लेकिन तेरे सिवा दुनिया से मुझे काम नहीं है, तेरे सिवा दुनिया से मुझे काम नहीं है, मैंने तो इस महफिल को, मैंने तो मैं खाने को मैं खाना बनाया, मैंने ही तुम्हें खाने को मैं खाना बनाया, मेरे ही मुकद्दर में कोई जाम नहीं है, मेरे ही मुकद्दर में कोई जाम नहीं है। सजदों को मेरे संग दरे यार सलामत, सजदों को मेरे संग दरे यार सलामत, अब कापा और काशी से मुझे काम नहीं है, अब काबा और काशी से मुझे काम नहीं है, अब काबा और काशी से मुझे काम नहीं है। ये गर्दिश अफलाक सलामत रहे वरना, ये गर्दिश अफलाक सलामत रहे वरना, गिनवाओ न तारे तो कमर नाम नहीं है, गिनवाओ न तारे तो कमर नाम नहीं है, तेरे सिवा दुनिया से मुझे काम नहीं है। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। Thank you, Baba, so much.
Thank you.
It was wonderful. I hope we heard all. Wonderful, Pratap. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, yeah, Baba. Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful story about Erich's wife. That's very beautiful.
Yeah, we have enjoyed many, all your stories, Pratap. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
See, I don't understand which is the clay which Baba has used for making these persons like Erich. In which mold Baba has put them. What a destiny. Here he gets married and Baba get them married. At the next moment, Baba takes Erich to himself. And that girl, so that moment, if we can imagine ourselves into that room, and we'll find how difficult it is to live that sort of a life with Baba.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just we cannot even imagine about it.
Yeah.
Cannot even imagine about it. The whole life Baba is taken from her. You see,
It's so true.
when we read such stories, I become so very emotional because that girl, a very innocent girl, she agrees to whatever Baba decides about her and falls in a trap of some nonsense person. How we can define all these things? How
Uh-huh.
can understand all these things?
Pratap, I heard Eric tell this story in a
Yes.
video, and he said, I was married for only 1 hour. He said,
Yes.
but it was good for me because I was young and strong, and sometimes I would see a pretty girl, and but then I would remember, oh, I'm married. So it was helpful to him to remember that he was married, and he didn't look at women. That helped him. That was what he said.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Pratap. This has been lovely. So we say Avatar, Mayor Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Avatar,
Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
Avatar.
Avatar Meher Baba ki
Jai.
jai. Baba, Jai Baba, Jai.
Baba ki jai. Oh, another wonderful time.
In the month of October, I may have to some adjustment with the day of our session. I may have for the timing as it is.
Okay.
But yes,
Thank you.
September it's all right.
All right.
October I may have because I have some invitation from outside. One invitation is from that Vidarbha area in Nagpur and Amravati, and another is from Lucknow.
Wow.
So I may be required to attend there. Yes,
Beautiful.
I will inform in advance. I will
Oh,
inform you. I will inform through Prakash.
Thank you.
He
Thank
can
you.
communicate to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Pratap.
Jai
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba, Jai.
Jai Baba. Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba. Thank you.